Feeling like, okay, bro, I need plenty. Yeah, say that you have it. Okay. Say that you have it, you cap it. Hey, say that you have it. Say that you have it, you cap it. Say that you have it, you cap it. You did. Yeah. My fans, they want me. We're good with everybody. Y'all know who it is, and we back in with another. Alright, so this is about the spacecraft they found in Greenland. For anybody who didn't know, they found a spaceship in Greenland, right? Buried under the ice. And what's going on is the planet's heating up, so everything melt. All the ice and shit like that melt. And they found a spaceship that was buried under the ice in Greenland. Real talk. On top of that, these niggas did like a survey type shit. And they found a big ass canyon that was like one of the biggest canyons in the world. They said it was bigger than the Grand Canyon, and it's buried under the ice in Greenland. And it just so happens that the canyon is the same place they found the big ass spaceship. They been told folk about Greenland. They just didn't tell people straight up. Also, this video is really a continuation. It's a continuation from my previous video about winter and why is the weather so weird right now. And straight up, bro, cold weather ain't real, bro. Real shit. And I'm finna show y'all some shit about this spaceship they found in Greenland. And y'all finna see exactly why I say it's a continuation video.
Now, how many of you know about the object in Greenland? A couple of you, okay. Well, for those of you that don't know, there is a spacecraft that has melted out of the ice in Greenland. As you know, the North Pole has melted completely. You can go from London to Moscow or to Russia by going over the North Pole now.
Listen to what
all the ice cap is gone. The last place that has ice on it was Greenland. Greenland had a 18,000-foot ice cap on it. Well, the spacecraft that is anchored in the center of Greenland created the last ice age 50,000 years ago. It's a weather machine. It's 55 miles wide, 300 miles long, and 2 miles high. The people that lived in it were called the Mois. If you draw a straight line from the spacecraft...
Bro, what was I saying about weather? Then I tell y'all niggas winter ain't real. I've been telling niggas for the longest, bro. Hey, man, the truth coming out either way, bro. You feel me? And niggas, we live in a society where people don't want to be wrong about what they saying type shit. Especially something they truly believed in and believed in for most of their life type shit. You know what I'm saying? But the truth, man. It is what it is.
Spacecraft to the Washington Monument in Washington, D.C., through the Yucatan Peninsula Great Pyramid at Mitsubishi, and ends up on Easter Island where the Mois have been dug out of this dirt. The heads on Easter Island, well, 2 years ago they finally went ahead and they excavated, and they're all 65 to 85-foot people, full-body carvings. And these were the people that lived in the spacecraft that was uncovered that's melting out of the ice in Greenland. So when you think we've been alone, these people have been up there for 50,000 years. The spacecraft is still active after 50,000 years. It has a 200-mile dampening field where no electrons can flow into it. In 1947, a B-52 bomber flew into that pattern, into the dampening field, when trying to fly between Maine and London. As a result of that, they lost power and crashed in Greenland. As they sent in rescue B-52 bombers to rescue them, they hit that same dampening field, but they veered off. They just ricocheted off of it. And by testing, trying to get to these guys, they were able to bring a circumference and find out that there was an object 200 miles to the center of this field. On the southwest corner of Greenland, there is a small community. It's the only community on the island of Greenland. That community is a military post, CIA, that uses a compressed air generator to operate diesel engines to run a Caterpillar to run back and forth to 200 miles from the base to the object in Greenland. A lot of our technology comes from the reverse engineering out of the spacecraft. It is still functional and it's still...
Bro, do y'all hear what he is saying, bro?
In operation. So it's pretty important what this thing is. All the nations worldwide are up there with the United Nations, and they're all acting, working together. The point is that we're not alone out here in this universe.
So who was saying anything about winter type shit? who was saying that winter's supposed to be here and all this other shit, and niggas just be telling folk this shit just to say this shit. Bro, niggas don't be saying this shit just to say this shit. It's not real, bro. He said they were the Moors and stuff like that. Personally, what I say is that may be true. That may be true. Because then again, like, you feel me? Gotta keep an open mind type shit. But since this is my video and y'all know how I'm gonna come on, I'm gonna give my perspective on this shit. When he say the Moors maybe were a real race. The Moors maybe were a real race of people. Maybe the Moors may be a different name for the DMT Elves or the Dark Elves. I'll say their real name is the Dark Elves. Real shit. And he talked about how he believed they were the people from Easter Island and shit like that. They may be, bro. How would we know they may be? Real shit. Like on Easter Island, how we know we ain't looking at statues that people that made of the Dark Elves? How we know that's not what they really are? Real shit, bro. The truth coming out. Winter is a weapon called Sub-Zero technology. See, the thing is, he talked about it like they just discovering this shit, right? Really, bro, they been knew about it. The government is just compartmentalized. Think about the Phil Snyder story. Phil Snyder just made the military bases. He didn't know they were being used for all this other shit. He didn't know that. He was just building them. Shit compartmentalized. That's where these stories come from, of these high scientists or whatever, and they get knocked off type shit. That's where that shit come from, because they be trying to find out more than they supposed to know. You get what I'm saying? So they end up getting rid of them. Real shit. But yeah, this is the end of the video. What y'all think, man? Leave y'all thoughts in the comments, and we out.
My fans, they want me to drop, but I been getting to this money, I barely been rapping. I turn this shit to my habit. Hey, hey.